Alright, here we are with another Turtle Beach gaming headset. Today we have the Stealth 600 Gen 2, and something I like about this one already compared to the 700 Gen 2 Max that I've tried out a couple weeks back is that this one connects directly to the Xbox with no dongle. Now a lot of headsets don't do that because they have to license the Xbox wireless connectivity, yada yada yada, and also one of the trade-offs is you get a little bit less battery life. I think it's like half the battery life. We get 15 hours of battery life on a single charge here, but you don't have to deal with the dongle and it connects directly to the Xbox. So you gotta take what you can get and forget about the rest. So it does look like they sent me a refurbished unit, although sometimes refurbished units could be better because they go through a vigorous quality control process to make sure everything's working perfectly. Sometimes you get a dud from a brand new box. So with a refurbished unit, you save money and you should get a good headset that looks brand new. Now that being said, I've heard a lot of things about Turtle Beach, how the headsets break pretty easily, so it's no wonder they have a bunch of refurbished units on hand. Bazing. Now that being said, this headset will only work for Xbox or PlayStation depending on which one you happen to get. I have the Xbox model, of course. We have a better fit with better sound, Gen 2 flip to mute mic, which is the same as the 700 series, which I really liked, easy access audio controls, and powerful amplified sound. It supports Xbox wireless, it's glasses friendly, game and chat volume control, Windows Sonic, mic monitoring, and 15 hours of battery life. Now everything's sounding great, and this one is quite a bit cheaper than the 700 Gen 2 Max series, so hopefully it's going to be just as good because it looks virtually the same, although it definitely feels a lot lighter. So let's get this thing out of the box somehow and see what we got. This definitely looks like a refurbished box. Yeah, I don't think the packaging's like... It might be. I mean, this one is cheaper. Got the headset here in bubble wrap, along with a little bit of a user guide. Although it connects directly to the Xbox, you just pair it like a controller. Very simple, straightforward process. But then we have the headset itself, and like I was saying, it is a lot lighter in weight compared to the 700 Gen 2 Max. Ooh. But here we go. Feels definitely a lot different than the 700 Max, I'll tell you that much. Feels a lot lighter. Definitely more plasticky, a little bit cheaper. Everything looks great. Oh, these ear pads are definitely different. They are very soft, although sounds like sandpaper. It's kind of weird. Now that is one thing I like though. This feels a lot lighter in weight compared to the 700 Gen 2 Max, which I did really like, although sometimes that one can get uncomfortable because it is rather heavy. So taking a look inside, we have our 50mm drivers along with these nice, I mean these feel very soft. I think they might actually feel softer than the 700 Gen 2 Max. Maybe it's just the material, but I'm liking it. We have some nice rubberized padding up here on the top of the headband. Over on the left side, we have the overall volume knob, the chat mixer, mode switch button, power button, USB Type-C, as well as the pairing button and an LED light. Over here on the right side, we got absolutely nothing. Oh, and by the way, I got the white model. These also come in black, and I think they might have some other colors as well. But now, without further ado, let's get these all the way open and see how well they actually fit. Instantly blocks out background noise, is very good with the passive noise canceling because your ears are covered. And the reason I laughed is I feel like this is actually more comfortable than the 700 Gen 2 Max. Now granted, it doesn't feel as high quality and it could probably break a little bit easier, but being lightweight feels very comfortable. Now the ear pads kind of feel like styrofoam almost. Not the best in the world, but they feel alright. Very tight fit. And I actually had to make it a little bit smaller here. And I mean, come on. It feels good. I feel like it looks pretty good. And it's very lightweight. So you'll be able to wear this for 15 hours until the battery dies. So now over on the left side, we have the microphone. It pops on down. Oh, I see. This one isn't... I don't know if it's because it's refurbished or if this is how it is, but it doesn't click into place like the 700 Gen 2 Max series. But you go down to use it, prop it up like this if you want to mute it. Very easy process, or you can just completely hide it away if you don't feel like talking at all. Now with that being said, I'm going to actually connect these to my computer, make sure the firmware is up to date because these do actually get firmware updates. You just plug it in with the USB-C cable. There's a USB-C cable in the box. I didn't see it, almost missed it. But you plug it in with the USB-C cable, download their Turtle Beach software, install the update, and you can have the latest firmware just like that. But I'm gonna get it updated, connect it to my Xbox, put it to the test, and see how well it works. Alright, so the good news is I connected these to the app on my computer, and it said the firmware was already up to date, but also inside of that app, you're able to adjust how loud the mic monitoring is. Right now it's maxed out, and I can hear myself talking like crazy, although when there's actually content playing, I'm probably gonna actually appreciate that. And you can also adjust how loud the tones are in your ear when you adjust settings such as muting your microphone or switching between different modes. But in case you happen to be wondering what this microphone sounds like and how good the quality is, this is a raw and edited sample, and right now I'm gonna scream, so get ready. Oh my god, he's at A! Can you stop him, please? And hopefully it didn't peak, and hopefully it sounded good. And with a little bit of movie magic, I just listened to that sample myself, and it sounded very crisp, very clear, and also didn't peak. So big thumbs up when it comes to microphone quality when you're trying to play a game and you're getting crazy. Alright y'all, so I got some good news. Not only was the microphone quality good, but also gameplay was amazing. I was playing some games, there were explosions, there were gunshots blaring everywhere, and guess what? Sounded great, had a good amount of bass, very well balanced sound, you could hear everything, you definitely felt like you were in the game. Now, as far as movies, YouTube, TV goes, also sounded good. I listened to some music as well. I had some nice bumping bass, and I was really able to enjoy it like I was wearing some good quality headphones and not just a cheap gaming headset. As far as the Xbox connectivity goes, just like pairing a controller, you hold the button on here to get it in pairing mode, press the button on your Xbox, it pairs up after about 15 seconds or so, and it automatically connects when you turn it on next time, and also when you turn off your Xbox, it automatically turns off the headset to save your battery in case you forget. Very nice feature. That's what I like about not having a dongle. That said, Xbox connection is very sturdy, no latency, no issues with the sound dropping in and out. Everything sounded crystal clear and perfect. I'm really liking it, and I like that I don't have to have a dongle. Even though technically once you have the dongle installed, it doesn't really matter anymore, but you know, it's much better to not have one. With that being said, this headset is very good. It checks all the boxes. It's very lightweight, has 15 hours of battery life, which is acceptable, and it'll get you through the day, maybe 2 days, depending on how long you happen to play with your really long sessions. No dongle, good quality microphone that doesn't peak, and good quality audio from these 50mm drivers, all in a light, pretty cheap feeling. You might want to be careful when you're stretching this thing because it is plastic. You could easily snap this, but it's very comfortable and lightweight. And you should be able to wear this for hours on end comfortably because of the lack of weight that it has. All in all, very good headset here. Can definitely recommend it. Easy to use and functions very well.